Alright guys, welcome back to the garage. Now, I haven't done an update in a while, and as you probably saw in the last few updates, the wrap has been my major focus for the past month, and it's pretty much done. Came out awesome. So you can see this car is now covered in 3M satin dark gray metallic wrap vinyl. So it took me about a month worth of weekends to finish, and it was a lot of work, especially because I had to remove the fenders, side skirts, just a lot of piece parts. I ended up taking all the vents out of the hood, took the bumper off, took the wheel liners out, took all these trim pieces off the fender, including the signal. We took the mirrors off. We pulled all the trim around the window, so it's actually wrapped underneath here, which is nice. And I also, when I did this back one, instead of trying to tuck the vinyl in here, I actually pulled the window seal all the way out, as well as this back window. So this vinyl goes all the way in, so you're not going to see any seams there. Now, I locked it already. Let's go grab the keys real quick. But as you can see, it looks pretty darn good. The satin color is amazing. So let's unlock it. Show you inside the door jambs because this took a little bit of while too. So you can see the car's original color there, and you can see where I've kind of left this little bit of material on the inside. We took knifeless tape all the way down. The side skirt was off, mind you. From below the side skirt, followed this line all the way up and around. So we're wrapped in there pretty good. Go to the other door. And again, you can see where the knifeless tape was. Wrapped all the way down to there. So all those little corner piece, this corner piece was taken off, and there's wrap underneath there. Didn't wrap the whole door jamb, obviously. That's probably above my skill level, and to be honest, it would have taken so long for me, I didn't think it was going to be worth it, so I didn't do it. Did go ahead and remove the handles and wrap them. You see they came out pretty good. This one I'm going to redo because I tried cutting and folding material over and it came with this little mark there. Did the same here, but you can't see it as bad. But the two on the other side are awesome. Came out perfect. So you can see this one, well, except for the keyhole. That's a tough part to wrap, but it's not noticeable. Back one, perfect. A little bit of fingering in there, but you don't see that. So, very happy with it. Show you inside the gas cap. Need to vacuum this car out. You can see we knifeless taped all the way around. Got a nice clean line where the gas door goes in. So that looks good. Rear bumper, not perfect. You can kind of see it's pulling up here. A little bit in where those are. Honestly, I'm gonna redo this part. And I didn't wrap the trunk, although I tried twice. 3 times maybe. So I just ended up ripping the vinyl off of that and leaving it the way it is. It actually looks pretty good with the darker gray. So I might just leave it that way, we'll see. But the color overall matches the wheels really well. It's not perfect, obviously. The wheels are gunmetal blue 2, or gun blue 2, according to Ray's. So they have a slight bluish tint, and you can kind of see it more. Now you can see the dark gray, the contrast. It's hard to see when the car was silver. They just look like they were gunmetal gray. But with the dark metallic gray, it pops a little more. So anyways, today, got one thing to add. Trying to bring the exterior to a close. I've got a couple things that are changing still. Today we're going to install the front lip. So I've got a JDP Rally Art style lip in carbon which we're going to use on the bottom. Got our gun. Alright, so we've got the bumper on the floor like I said. I've got these Irwin clamps, 3 of them, that I use to put the Maxton design lip on the Focus ST. I'm going to try to use them to clamp this on to the Evo, and then I'll start drilling holes. So let's get to it. Alright, so we've got it kind of positioned and clamped in. The gap in the middle is exactly where I want it to be. The ends are sort of clamped down, but if you follow the instructions, it tells you to one by one drill from the center out, and as you drill each hole, you bolt it together so that when you get to the end, there's not a huge shift if it moves. So we're going to drill the first 2 center bolts and secure those. We'll move the clamps and get the edges where they need to be and drill those ones. I got to flip it upside down, reposition the camera, and do this. Alright, as you can see, fitment looks pretty much spot on. So we started at the center and drilled 1 hole or 2 holes at a time, bolted it down, and then drilled the holes at the end last. So now, it looks good. Let's go ahead and put this thing back on the car and finish this job up. Alright, let's get this thing out in the wild and show you what it looks like in the sunlight.